found a baby bubble bath with an ingredients list that just doesn't add up. Let's look at the ingredients here. Water, potassium cocoate, which is coconut oil soap, glycerin, pine extract, magnesium oil, olive oil, chamomile flower extract, nettle leaf extract, dandelion leaf extract, clover flower extract, apple cider vinegar, and sweet pea flower extract. So, the only thing in this list of ingredients that would actually bubble up and act like a bubble bath possibly would be the potassium cocoate. But from experience, I know that it just turns the water milky. I haven't opened this yet, I haven't tried this yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. So, let's find out. So the first test that we're going to do is just a side-by-side comparison of potassium cocoate and our mystery bubble bath. This is potassium cocoate. I'm just going to add to the bucket, add just about the same amount. So, looking at a side-by-side, this does have the same color as potassium cocoate. Really similar in color. This is full strength potassium cocoate. And as you can see, it's liquid, whereas with this, it's kind of a gel. So it's been thickened somehow. So that's kind of interesting. Let's go see how it works in the water. Okay, so we're here at the sink. This is the potassium cocoate. And let's take a look at how it acts in water. Got my warm water here. So with soap, your water is going to be really cloudy. See how the water is coming out pretty milky. Let's see if we can get some water without any bubbles so you can really see. See how milky that is? It's almost kind of like fluorescent. So we've got this milky, milky water. That's what soap does. True soap made from oils and an alkali. That's what soap will do to your water. Now, let's take a look at our baby bubble bath. Okay. Okay, we've got some bubbles here. It looks really similar to the potassium cocoate, but the real test will be to see how our water looks. So let's take a look at our water. And our water is, look how clear that is. This is probably made with a detergent and not with true soap like it says on the label. Okay, the next thing that I want to test is the pH. This is our baby bubble bath, and this is potassium cocoate. I'm going to add a little bit of reverse osmosis water to it. pH is a test of hydroxide ions in water, so you need a little bit of water in that soap in order to even get a pH reading. And it's going to have an alkaline reading. All soaps are naturally alkaline. Okay, so potassium cocoate in water. Let's see, yep, it's already turning green. Okay, I would say that that's probably reading between an 8 and a 9. Let's test the pH of this baby bubble bath now. Looks like it's more of like a neutral to a 6 to a 7. That's slightly acidic. So that's another sign that they're using a detergent and not a soap. Let's add some acid to this. Detergent can still function and lather up and work under acidic conditions. A soap cannot. This is a 50% citric acid solution. So potassium cocoate will turn to mush with enough acid. So I'm gonna add some acid to it. See how instantly it just starts to turn to mush? We've got this cloudy substance that is created. Okay, let's try that with our bubble bath. If it contains real soap, it'll do the same thing. Oh, look at that. It did not do a thing to it. Because it was already acidic, that was already our clue. Make sure we mix that in there. You can see the difference here is big. Soap, probably a detergent. Even though the label says that it's potassium cocoate, it does not seem to be. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a salt test. When you add salt to potassium cocoate, it will turn chunky. I think I know what's going to happen based on our results, but let's find out. Okay, this is just table salt, and we'll mix it into our potassium cocoate here. I made a mess, but okay. Salt in the soap, it just turns chunky. You can see the chunks there. Now let's try it, moment of truth. Let's try it with our bubble bath. It's just dissolving right into the bubble bath. Let's add a bunch of it. And totally different thing here. Look at that. It's kind of maybe turning a little cloudy and maybe getting a little thicker, but yeah, this is definitely a detergent. Real soap, detergent. Product X, this is our baby bubble bath that says that it's only made with potassium cocoate and a bunch of extracts. From the test that we've done today, we can see this is behaving more like a detergent and not a true soap. So what is on the label does not really match up with the physical and chemical properties that we've tested today. Is the company intentionally lying about their ingredients? Maybe, maybe not. A lot of times companies will have products made at labs, sometimes overseas, and labs will lie to the company. And if the company doesn't know chemistry, then they can be duped. I have seen it before. I did get this product off of Amazon. Maybe there's a chance that it's not the real product. Maybe it's an Amazon knockoff. So if you know what this product is and you have some of it at home, you can do testing of it yourself. Try the salt test. Look at the water. Does it turn milky or is it still clear? Put some acid in it and see what happens. You could use vinegar if you don't have citric acid. And that way you'll know. If you do these tests at home, write me and let me know what you find out.